Hello, everyone. Yes, it's WonderFizz here. Um, for the subscribers, they know that I haven't uploaded in a month, over a month actually. Don't worry, I'm alive. More videos are coming. That's all I wanted to say. I wanted this to be my first video back because um, I just want to get this video out while XO is still kind of new. It just happened a couple days ago. I just don't want to hold off on this video any longer. I want to get my reaction, or not my reaction, but just my thoughts out there about this show. Um, I was extremely excited for EXO. In fact, I did a predictions video. You can go back and watch it, and you can have a good laugh because, oh boy, this show was interesting to say the least. You're watching on screen now. This is just when Matt Booty, the head of Microsoft Studios, announced the two new studios, which I will get to in a second. Obviously, that was the best part of the show. But I'm going to get into the entire show. First off, when Phil Spencer announced that they were doing this, that they were having EXO, bringing EXO back, and having a show for the fans, I was so excited. I was like, yes, thank you, Phil Spencer. This is what we needed. We needed a show to keep us interested and to keep the hype going throughout the year. Because you get one show. Gamescom isn't big anymore, so you get one show, E3, and then that's it. And I always said, like, please, we need something else. We need another show to get excited for, so that way we can have two shows each year to be like, hey, there might be some news at each of these shows. That's exciting. And that's what I was excited about. I thought EXO was going to be that for Xbox. PlayStation has PSX. PlayStation has the Paris Games Show or Paris Games Week or whatever. PlayStation has loads of shows to keep fans excited. Nintendo have E3. Nintendo have their Directs. So I was really hoping that Xbox was going to have something to really keep, their fan base happy. To keep the hype rolling. And this show was a little bit of a letdown. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a huge Xbox fan. I prefer Xbox. That's what I'm primarily play on. It's not that I hate Sony or anything. I own Nintendo Switch. Or, I don't hate the other companies. Obviously, they're great. But I prefer Xbox, and I was really hoping that this would be one of those moments where people could say, hey, because like at E3 we got the studio announcements, right? And I was really hoping at this show we could finally see at least one of those games. We had heard that Ninja Theory had something to show, and in my predictions video I even said that. In my predictions video I also mentioned Fable, which that obviously did not happen. After watching the show, I would never expect Fable to show up. Although Phil Spencer did tease in the middle of the show that Ninja, he said he was talking about Ninja 3 and he said, oh, next year. He's mentioned next year, so I think we're going to see something from Ninja 3 next year. But the show started off good. I really enjoyed the start of the show. The crowd, man, I got to give a shout out to all of the people in Mexico City that was at this event. The crowd was awesome. Like, that was the best crowd. Like you watch E3 and stuff. Like, you'll hear them cheer and stuff, but as the videos are playing, they don't really show the crowd or anything, or like let you hear the crowd. Which I really wish they would in ways, but it's not even that they did that at this show. It's just that the crowd was in it. Like, they were cheering, they were loving it, and that was one of the best parts of the show, man. Like, the show started out and the crowd was loving it, and they come out and they show the show that PUBG is going into Game Pass, which I think it's awesome. If you own an Xbox, I highly recommend getting Game Pass, man. It's such a good value. You're going to get so many good games. They announced loads of Game Pass games during the show. Ori and the Blind Forest, you guys know, best game of the generation. They announced that Will of the Wisp next year, when that launches, that's going to be in Game Pass. Hellblade coming December. One of the first games they showed, Void, whatever that was, it was like a cel-shaded first-person shooter that actually caught my attention. That looked pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. So like it started off good, and then Crackdown, dude. Oh my gosh, like I knew that Crackdown was going to get a focus. I wish they would have focused on it actually more. Like I wish that single player would have showed up. Like I feel like when they, it's Crackdown is so weird because like when they show it, they either don't show enough or they show like a little bit and then just don't go into more detail. Like I felt that because of the content, the amount of content that Xbox didn't have at this show, I felt that Crackdown should have had a big showing. Like I felt like they should have took a long time and really like said Crackdown is going to be awesome because the game launches February 15th. They confirmed that February 15th 2019. It's going into Game Pass, so if you can get Game Pass February 15th, Crackdown 3 will be yours. They revealed the multiplayer Wrecking Zone. Oh my gosh, that looks so freaking fun. A competitive multiplayer where you can destroy everything. Destructible environments, destroy skyscrapers, destroy walls, run through walls, jump high. All that. Man, that looks fun. I'm so excited for multiplayer in Crackdown 3. Really wish they would have showed the single player. I love Crackdown. Crackdown's a very fun game. I highly recommend. Right now on Xbox One, until November 30th, Crackdown 1 is free. Go download it. You know, if you're watching this video before November 30th, Crackdown 1 is free. Go download it. It's a fantastic game. It's very fun. Don't be expecting like you know, a single player masterpiece or anything, but it's just one of those fun games, you know. But yeah, Crackdown 3 looked great, and then you know, they went to some Game Pass announcements. They obviously showed Sea of Thieves content, which they're getting in arena mode, which is going to be like a competitive mode, which, thank God, it's finally, we're getting, like, I've always said, like, they've been releasing content for Sea of Thieves all year, but it's just been nothing to make me want to play the game again. It's always been, hey, here's, you know, new cosmetics and, you know, and stuff like that, and it's just like, you know, I don't care about that. This arena mode, I care about. I will play the arena mode because it just looks fun. It looks different. Looks like it's adding something to, you know, Sea of Thieves that it's been missing. You know, one of the best parts in Sea of Thieves is when you meet other pirates and you fight and you do all those fun things. And that's the best thing about it. And I'm excited that we're finally getting that. They also showed State of Decay 2 content. Very excited because the game needs content. I'm not a huge fan of the current State of Decay 2 game. I'm going to try to get back into it. Me and my friend are going to play some later, actually. I really want to try to get into the game. I'm not a huge fan of it, but new content is coming November 16th for free. And they also teased that Trumbull Valley, which I'm pretty sure was the area in the first State of Decay game, will be coming back in 2019. So that's awesome, a new area to explore. That's fine. Awesome. I love that State of Decay 2 is getting supported. They did announce that it has 4 million active players, which is awesome. Sea of Thieves has 5 million, like over 5 million players. Game Pass, Phil Spencer confirmed, millions of subscribers. It's awesome to see that these things that Xbox are doing are having success. You know, that's been one of the biggest things. If you look at games like Quantum Break and Sunset Overdrive this generation, games that I think are great, didn't sell well. You know, it just didn't work out. You know, and I'm hoping that we get a Sunset Overdrive 2 one day, but sales have been a big issue, and it doesn't seem like that's the problem anymore. Forza Horizon 4 is selling great. They announced new DLC for that, which looks fantastic. The biggest issue, this is what I'm going to close the video with, because the biggest issue with this show was that it wasn't its own show. This was not technically even an event. Like this, what this was a glorified Inside Xbox show. Inside Xbox is a monthly show that Xbox does, and I just don't know why they had to incorporate it into XO. Next year, please, if anyone from Xbox is watching this video, please, next year, X019, let it be its own thing. Don't make it an Inside Xbox live stream. I'm sorry, but the Inside Xbox format is just so terrible. That event reminded me so much of an Inside Xbox stream. If you've ever watched an Inside Xbox stream, which I don't recommend you do because it's not that good, there's just so many boring moments. It's just so much filler. X018 was 2 hours. It did not need to be 2 hours. This show could have been an hour. There was so much filler. like, there was so many games that I just didn't care about. Like, I don't care if they showed Shadow of the Tomb Raider DLC. I don't care about that stuff. It's almost like they added all this stuff just to have filler. They should have had this show focused on their own games, showed big Crackdown 3 stuff. Yeah, have a multiplayer here or there, but it's like there was just so much that didn't need to happen. There were so many cringe moments. There were so many things that just didn't need to be in the show. And that's why it was a huge letdown. There was so many things. I was expecting an event. That's what I was expecting. I didn't get that. I didn't get an XO event. I got an Inside Xbox with the X018 tagline. That's what I got. And aside from the studio announcements, and Crackdown 3, like, I love the DLC for Sea of Thieves and stuff. I love that stuff. Like, that's awesome. But Crackdown 3 and the studio announcements were the biggest thing. I'm going to make a video about the studio announcements, just because I want to go into more detail. There's a lot I can talk about with those and just Microsoft's first party in general. So make sure to subscribe, and I'm going to be making videos about that. But the biggest thing, man, I just can't stress enough. Xbox, you've got to change the format of Inside Xbox, and you've got to let XO be its own thing. You cannot incorporate the two. It's fine to, like, why we didn't need an Inside Xbox stream for the month of November. We got XO. We should have just got XO and that's it. There was no reason to do Inside Xbox. And the entire show just felt like one big Game Pass advertisement. We were getting Game Pass commercials, and we were getting loads of Game Pass games, and Game Pass your first month for $1 and all this stuff. There was just Game Pass, Game Pass, Game Pass, and I love supporting it. I love that they're supporting Game Pass, because Game Pass is the future. Game Pass has proven to work. Games like State of Decay 2 and stuff that shouldn't have sold nothing are 4 million players, because people got Game Pass and are like, hey, it's a new game, I'm gonna play it, and maybe if they play it, they like it. That's awesome. But please, my last message to end this video: Xbox, you gotta drop Inside Xbox. Alright, there's my XO review. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. I'll see you later.